Good morning, Jason Sen from daytradeideas.com. We are looking at a daily chart of the euro versus the dollar. This goes back to July, so you can see we're in a nice steady uptrend. A couple of trend lines on here just to clarify that. Beginning in November, however, we broke quite significantly below this trend line. We did manage to, however, hold the 100-day moving average. We never actually managed to close above it, even though we did spike below there on a couple of occasions. This led us to rally back up and retest this trend line. Now, we spiked through there, but we've never actually, again, managed to close above the trend line, even though we gave it a real good going on Friday. This morning, we've seen a high at 135.60, so again, that's held just below this trend line. And we've also got some Fibonacci resistance around this area. That's around the sort of 135, 65, 75 area. So really quite a lot going on around there. And as we get a bit overbought short term, a bit overbought on the daily chart as well. So really, although we're sort of edging higher beneath that trend line, I think sooner or later the risk is that we break lower and perhaps head back to that 100-day moving average around the 134.00 area. Certainly below 135.00 would be a negative. We've got some activity around there, and that would be the first sign of weakness. Really, we need to see this market through 136.00 before we can start feeling more positive. As I say, that 135, 65, 75 area should really be a struggle, and wouldn't be surprised to see that hold. The top side today, we'll just have a look at a short-term chart. This is the 4-hour, so gives us a bit of a short-term picture where you can see we've got Fibonacci resistance there at 135.65, and that's been holding this morning. So it's really only above last week's high, which I think was around 135.79. Only above there. We can push on to 136.25, but again, we're going to struggle there. That's Fibonacci resistance and being overbought. Short term as well, I do see the upside is limited. Very, very short term trend line here at 135.30, so below there. Again, that's going to be a little bit more negative, and if I just flick back to remind myself of what I said on the daily chart, so that 135 sort of, where are we now, 135.30, 135.20 area, below that is going to be a bit more negative for today at least. Okay, that's it for the euro for today. Thanks very much. I'm Jason Sen at daytradeideas.com.